You are not bad at English. You are not slow. And you are not lacking ability. The truth is simpler than most people realize. You have been using the wrong approach. English is not a school subject. English is not something you memorize, pass, and forget. English is a skill. It is something you build inside your brain through repetition, understanding, and use. Right now, many learners are stuck because they treat English like mathematics. They try to memorize rules, study long grammar explanations, and remember endless vocabulary lists. But when they try to speak, nothing comes out smoothly. That is not because they are weak. It is because memorization does not create speaking ability. Use creates speaking ability. Think for a moment about how you learned your first language. You did not start with textbooks. You did not sit in a classroom analyzing grammar. You listened to people around you. You copied sounds. You repeated words. You made mistakes without fear. Slowly, your brain built a natural system for communication. That is the real way language is learned. Not through pressure, but through exposure and repetition. And here is an important truth you must understand early in this journey. Fluency is not perfection. Fluency is not speaking without mistakes. Fluency is not knowing every word in the dictionary. Fluency is not sounding like a native speaker. Fluency is something much more practical. Fluency is the ability to express your ideas without stopping too much. It is when your thoughts can move into words naturally, even if your grammar is not perfect. Mistakes do not block fluency. Fear blocks fluency. Overthinking blocks fluency. Lack of practice blocks fluency. But mistakes themselves are not the enemy. In fact, mistakes are a powerful tool. Every mistake gives your brain feedback. It shows you what to adjust. It shows you what to improve. Without mistakes, there is no learning. So, you must change your relationship with mistakes. Instead of fearing them, you must use them. Right now, your brain is already powerful enough for English. You already know how to think. You already know how to describe emotions, experiences, and ideas in your own language. English is not new thinking. It is new expression of old thinking. This means you are not starting from zero. You already have the foundation of communication. You only need to connect English words to the thoughts you already have. Now, let's talk about the most important principle in fast English learning. Input comes before output. This is one of the most powerful ideas you will ever hear in language learning. If you try to speak without enough input, your brain will struggle. It will stop. It will search for words. It will feel pressure. But if you first build strong listening understanding, speaking becomes automatic. Think of it like a storage system in your brain. Listening fills the storage. Speaking uses the storage. If the storage is empty, you cannot produce anything. That is why many learners feel stuck. They try to speak too early, without enough input. The solution is simple. Understand more English first. Listen more. Read more. Build patterns in your brain. Then speaking becomes natural output, not forced effort. Another important truth is this. You do not need perfect conditions to improve. You do not need expensive courses. You do not need perfect grammar knowledge. You do not need thousands of vocabulary words before starting. You need consistency. Even short, focused practice every day is powerful. 10 minutes of deep focus is better than 2 hours of distraction. Your brain learns best through repeated exposure, not occasional stress. If you understand something a little better today than yesterday, you are improving. If you can say even one idea more clearly than before, you are moving forward. Progress is not dramatic at first. It is small, almost invisible. But small improvements accumulate over time. And one day, they become a big transformation. Many learners fail because they expect fast, visible results. But real learning is quiet at the beginning. It builds slowly under the surface. Now, I want you to imagine a different way of learning English. Not as a subject you study, but as a skill you train. Like building strength in the gym. You do not become strong in one day. You do not lift heavy weights immediately. You start small. You repeat movements. You build control. You increase gradually. English works the same way. Listening builds understanding. Repetition builds memory. Practice builds confidence. And time builds fluency. You are not behind. You are in the process. And if you stay in this process long enough, something will change inside you. English will stop feeling like translation. It will stop feeling like effort. It will start feeling like expression. That is the goal. And in the next part of this training, we will go deeper into how to train your brain to think in English, how to build speaking confidence without fear, and how to accelerate your progress using simple daily methods that most learners never use. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep building your English step by step.